Hi, hello again. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Marina. I'm 57 and I live in Sweden. Today I thought that I would film, I think it's my 5th eyeshadow palette collection, and we are not done yet. I promise you there will be more videos like this. Bear with me. I got into my head that I should start filming the ones that I think are my most boring, or the ones that I use the least, because it feels like it's more fun to have the fun palettes still left at the end of all of this series. So this is a few of those that I do not use. Not all of them are boring ones, but I don't use them as much as I would like to. And maybe I will declutter some of these, I don't know. This is not a declutter video or review video or anything like this. I'm just showing you what I have. And this look I have just filmed. It's a subscriber's request video. And it will be up before this video soon, maybe already tonight, I don't know. It's Thursday today, the 15th, I think. I don't know. Anyhow, so we will start. I have 2 palettes by, I'm looking up on my shelves, by L'Oreal. And this one I could throw away immediately. It's called La Palette Nude. I don't know how to say that in French. Nude. How boring is this? I do not know why I bought this. When I was working there's a big mall in Täby outside Stockholm in Sweden, and at the time L'Oreal had this kind of concept store. It was the only L'Oreal store in the whole of Sweden. Otherwise they are mostly sold at what do you call it, like Debenhams, but in Sweden. I don't know what you store house. Big shops with a lot of things in them. Never mind. So I think this is a palette that you couldn't find anywhere else but there. That store didn't last it, they closed it down. And I think I bought it mostly to use the colors, like transition colors and stuff like that. Now I never use it. So that's that. My second L'Oreal palette I actually bought just a couple of years ago. To me that's recently. L'Oreal, and in collaboration with Karl Lagerfeld. And this one I actually like. I haven't used it a lot though, but I like it. Looks like this. So that was, as far as I know, my L'Oreal palettes. The next one, I do not know why I bought this one either. It's the Eyeshadow Palette by Lancome. Expensive and so freakishly boring. I guess I fell for the colors. It's pretty colors, but it's no oomph in these colors. When you use it, it gets really washed out, and maybe I should try it just to see if I can handle it better now than I could before. I don't know. This color is stunning. This one in the corner here, it's one of those shifty, it looks almost white, but it's pinky one, but you can see. No, it's no good quality at all. Boring. These I have 2 here. I am almost ashamed to show you They're by Technic. This is a really cheap brand. You can find them at dollar store and places like that. I actually like the color story, and they're not so bad. They are okay, but I never use it. This one is called the Electric. No, I don't think they have no names, these, because it says the same on both palettes. The other one looks like this, and it's a bit more. I love this color story, but it's really difficult to get some pigmentation out of the shadows. Costs like nothing. I could just throw them away. And I also have from W7 the Grape Escape palette, and also the Hot Tropical. These were dupes for the Too Faced, what were they called? Too Faced Tutti Frutti collection something. I have the one in purple, but not the one that this one is duped for. I will get to them when I show you my Too Faced stuff. But the tropical one, these are not so bad either. They're absolutely okay. But yeah, I never reach for these. But they're absolutely okay, especially for that price. Like, I think I paid like $3 each or something like that. That's nothing. And then I have from one palette. I used to have much more, but I have decluttered them, from Sephora's own brand. These are mattes and, well, I don't think they are satins actually, almost mattes, and these are topper shades. They're actually really beautiful, but not that very pigmented, and I like the color story, but I never reach for it. Had it forever. I have two palettes from Isadora. That's a Swedish brand, and these are actually really good and cheap. I think this is from a winter or maybe Christmas collection. I don't remember. I had it for a couple of years. These are silvery grayish tones, and these are more like cool tone browns, and this is almost like a wine, purpley wine color. Really pretty. This one I like, but I never reach for it. This is also Isadora, the Golden Eyes palette. This I know was from some Christmas collection a few years ago. This is a black or very dark gray, and this is a what do you call that, maroon, burgundy, purpley shadow. Difficult to see, I can't show you. These are also really good actually. I have the only thing I ever had from the Balm. I love this packaging. All their packaging are gorgeous. Meat Matte Trimony. It looks like this. This one I also like. It's all mattes. Black, brown, and these are burgundy, and this one is a bit purpley, pinkish, and these are nude ones. You can do some pretty matte looks with this. I like that one. That one is not going anywhere. Dusty. And then I have, this isn't actually a palette. I bought singles and put them in a magnet palette myself. And before I was able to make the palette complete, they stopped selling them in Sweden. So these are from Makeup Forever. My hubby just came. Yeah, I love these colors, but they are good, and you can get some really great pigmentation out of these, but they get hard pan really easily. So I've been scraping them a little bit, but I love these colors. So, well, it's not actually a palette, but I use it as it is, as if it was a palette. And the same goes for the next ones that I have. These are from Makeup Geek. And I bought empty palettes, magnet palettes, and they have some bundles, I think, so I bought bundles of these. So these are the matte eyeshadows. Really good quality. When my Carbon by MAC that I use all the time is out, I'm going to go over to use this one. This is also black. It's called Corrupt. I love these. I have used that one a lot too, when I need a dark green one, when there isn't one in some other palette that I'm using. And also by Makeup Geek, also bundled that I bought all their what do you call them, I don't remember. Some of them are metallics and some of them are duochromes, I think. Foiled eyeshadows, and what do you call, doesn't say, but they're a bit duochrome-y. Really gorgeous shadows. I should use them more. I don't think these shadows exist anymore. They done some, not rebranding, but they changed. Makeup Store, a brand that is really close to my heart, because that was the brand that got me really into makeup. I've always loved makeup, but then I kind of found out what I like, and that I could get good stuff in Sweden without. This was before internet wasn't that big at the time. So this is the 12 shades of pink palette. So this is, well, actually, to me this is not pink. It's more browns and wine color and a lot of bone color. I honestly don't know why I bought it, but I like everything from Makeup Store, and this was on sale. I remember they were costing like 800 Swedish crowns, and that's somewhere around $80. And I got this one for like $9. It was sale on the sale on the sale. And this is the next one. This is 12 shades of color. And you can imagine why I wanted this one. Haven't used it a lot. And to be honest, now that you have access to the internet, and I know a lot more about so many other brands, there is shadows that are a lot better than this. But to me, this is nostalgia. Then I have my Smashbox Palettes. Oh, don't ask me why I bought this. This is the Full Exposure palette. It's a nude one. If I want to play with this, I will be in this corner here with dark, cool toned ones, gray and grayish browns. Maybe some of these days I will do a nude look or a brown look. That's the same thing for me. This is the double exposure palette. And this one you're supposed to be able to get, if you wet your brush, some of them get glittery and some get metallic and so on. I haven't tried that. I've just used it as it is. Not so many times though. Put this one on they were on sale as well. And I also have 4 of their cover shot, I think you say, cover shoot shot, I don't know, palettes. And those I like more than these big ones. So this is the Prism Eye Palette. This one I actually like a lot. That one and that one, when you apply it with your finger, it gets this shifty blue, and this one is shifty goldy, really pretty inner corner highlights, for example. This one is Bold Eye Palette. This one I like. Of course I bought it because of the colors. Yeah. And the Pinks plus Palms Eye Palette. This one is also really pretty. Of course I would have liked some darker ones, but you can always use your black from MAC. And the Smoky Eye Palette. This one. This one is a bit boring, I think. But that was my Smashbox palettes. So this was it for today, I think. Or should I bring down some more? No, I think this will be it. There will be one more video with my so-called boring palettes. And then we're off to the ones that I like a little bit more, I think. I'm looking at my palettes here. Yes. Or should I continue? Okay, I'll take just one more. Sorry, this is not planned. This is by Sleek. This is the Bad Girl palette. One of them broke, so this one is really dirty. That one broke. Perfect for smoky eyes. And I think Sleek has pretty reasonable quality. And of course I bought this one, the Acid palette. I don't know about the quality for this one. Neons are difficult and this one is really old. I think there are better neons out there now. I haven't used this one in a long time. The I Divine Original palette. This one. It's almost, there are all shimmers and one matte. And that's a good thing because it's the black one. Have not hardly ever used. Shame on me. And I Divine Celestial palette. This one is also pretty. So it looks like that. I think I did a look with one of these not that too long ago. maybe last winter or something. That's not long ago to me. Vintage Romance Palette. Looks like this. Oops. A lot of wine tones and some purples. Really pretty. And the last one. The Ultra Mattes versus Darks. I don't know how to say this. Ultra Mattes V2. What does mean? Does that mean Darks palette? Oh, never mind. The box looks like this. And this is an all matte palette. So it's good to combine this one with all of the others that have a lot of shimmers in them. Yeah. Now I'm done for today. I'm looking here. I think I have one brand left that I consider to be my boring palettes. But I will take them some other time. Yes, so now I have to clean up my desk. But that was my eyeshadow palette collection, the boring ones. And I'm still willing to do looks with any of these palettes if you want me to try. Just let me know. I would love to do that. So maybe I will get some use of my old boring stuff. And otherwise, take care, be careful out there, and I see you soon. Bye bye.